Previously on Into the Yonder Void. So it was kind of slow going as we started rowing. I started rowing, and then slowly some other people came to help. And then we got to the big boat and kind of did our own thing. I came clean with Can that I was not practicing tree. I think that conversation went okay. Yeah, and now I'm hoping we get some sleep.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Whee!
What's up, you
What's up,
super sexy lady?
What?
I'm talking to my Klondike bar.
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Nezrah.
I'm Thomas, and I play Gil.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
And each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 16.
16 songs. I can't think of any other ones.
Probably an Ashley Simpson song.
16. So how's everyone doing today?
Yeah. How about we do tonight's Around the Campfire question?
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
All right, tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from our patron, Trevor. Trevor wants to know, who do you trust the least out of your current group of people? And in parentheses, because y'all didn't grow up together this time.
Yeah, that's true. Unless
Spoilers.
we did. Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm going to start with Can.
Who do I trust the least out of the group? I would say me. But I bet you can't tell if I'm lying or not, can you?
Nope.
That's right.
All right. Thank you for that. Nezrah.
I think at this particular juncture, I'd have to say probably Gil.
You bastard!
Any elaboration on that?
He just kind of seems like he's in it for himself, and he's kind of wishy-washy.
Okay.
How would you know? Okay.
Thank you so much. Fee.
I've been really wondering this one because at first I thought it was everyone, but now I'm trying to let my guard down a little bit. And I'm still not 100% sure, but Nez seems really nice, but I also don't know anything about him. And Gil also seems nice, but he also seems like I don't know what he did before this.
I literally told you.
But I don't know. He just,
did you?
Yeah, I don't.
So who
he
do you
just
trust
seems-
the least?
I think it's a coin toss between those two. I don't know. I'm probably Gil. Let's be honest. But at the same time,
Shut up, Fee.
he hasn't told my secrets. So,
Little do you know, he's just like down in the mess hall, like, and then that Fee girl.
more like Fee Wild from the Feywild. Right?
Fee Wild.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Fee.
Yeah.
Gildebrand.
I don't trust people who don't drink, and I haven't seen Nezrah partake. And you can hide a lot of bullshit under a poncho. So that guy, there might be something up with that guy, I'm thinking.
It's the 3D glasses.
How do you like
being in Florida?
Asshole.
You, what are you getting offended
I'm not
about?
offended. I'm joking
You're like
around.
literally, you made your guy a to be a piece of shit untrustworthy asshole.
It's hard to tell how serious you're being with those glasses.
Yeah, you guys should take your little modifiers
I'll
off.
take
It's kind of
the
distracting.
beret off. All right.
I know. I'm ruining all the fun.
All of my
Buzzkill McDuffie.
childhood dreams.
Tomas, if you're hurriedly putting one up, I am going to stab you through the internet. Oh, right. Let's get started with today's episode, shall we? When we last left off, y'all were on this ship. Gildebrand had been trying to ascertain the mutinous quality of the crew members. And down below deck, Nez and Fee and Can were receiving gifts from Captain Lyle that restored them completely. Oh yeah, and any expended spell slots as well are also fixed for you. So yeah, and as things were ending, you guys felt the ship start to move again, as it seems to be at least moderately capable of seafaring. And Nezrah, you'd opened the door to you guys' supposed cabin
Yeah,
to
you
find
did.
a woman sitting in a chair.
Yeah, she was.
And that's where we're going to pick up, right there. So
Yeah, we
Nezrah, you're
are.
staring at this woman. Okay. Sorry, I forgot introducing ladies into the campaign is something Tomas can't handle.
I mean, it's in his private room. I think that's saucy.
It's in all of you guys' private room. How saucy is that?
That's
really
really saucy. That's a lot of implication right there.
I said salty. That's so saucy. It's salty.
Ugh.
This is basically
something
a soup.
poop that.
Chunky saucy. Dip a Tostito in that.
So anyway, what happens from this salty interaction?
If you guys will shut up, we can find out.
Yeah, if you would shut
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
we
it.
will.
Yeah.
All right, Nezrah. Yeah, she's sitting in the chair, and she doesn't even seem startled as you open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was our room. I apologize. And I start closing the door.
She just doesn't say anything.
All right. And I fuck off.
God, what a letdown. Sorry, you guys waited a week.
Somewhere to
You guys
sleep.
waited a week for that shit.
Hey, man, that's the magic of D&D.
Yeah, it's so magical.
He goes to customer service. Goes to customer service. Yes, please. I'm sorry. There was a person in my room.
Get her, security.
Get her.
That should have been your
so yeah.
character voice for this campaign. Sir,
May I have some more strangers, sir?
or less. I'm not sure how it works.
Fewer. So yeah, I close the door and I just kind of reread the plaque again.
Yeah, it definitely indicates that it's you guys' cabin.
Am I fucking stupid?
I look down the hall, just like some sort of affirmation from Fee and Can, even though they have no idea what I'm doing. I just kind of keep looking back and forth, like.
Fee and Can, will you give me perception checks?
Yeah.
Wow.
11. No, thank you. 7.
Yeah, you guys don't
7-11.
notice Nezrah staring at you as if to inquire your services.
I knock on the door.
You hear, well, it's your room, come in.
Oh, I see. I thought it was, but as I'm opening the door back again, I don't think that we've met yet.
No, we haven't. I'm in here trying to apologize for a rude interaction that I had earlier with one of the members of your traveling club.
Oh. I poke my head back out, like I'm still standing in the room, but I poke my head back out into the hallway. Fee, Can, I think you have a visitor.
Really? Who else do we know?
I'm sorry, what's your name?
She stands up. Is she out in the hole?
Yes?
She, moves to push past you, Nezrah, to go into the hall. She doesn't do it, aggressively or anything, just, as if you're not even a bother, and she like kind of slips around you. She's much shorter than you, clearly, but yeah, she seems very lithe and just kind of slips around you with no problem and goes out into the hallway.
Guys, I think I'm gonna get in a fight.
You guys have my back, right?
So Nez like has his hands like on the door frame, and he's like peeking out into the hallway from the room, like curiously, like, oh no.
Yeah, Can and Fee, you see this woman walking towards you. Fee, you recognize her from earlier when she accosted you in the storeroom. This seems to be Matilda, and she marches towards you, but you don't get like a anger or anything off of her. You can give me an insight if you want to see a little bit more into her.
For sure.
Fee, are you going to be insightful at all?
Yes, I rolled 19.
Or sorry, Can, I meant.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, both of you. You got a 19, okay. And Can?
20.
Ooh, wow. So yeah, you guys both pick up about roughly the same. You guys don't sense any like malicious intent. Fee, you get the idea that she's very clearly searching for you. Her eyes are on you, and she seems to be like trying to give a more relaxed approach, as if she's worried that you will think that she's coming to fight you or something. Like it seems like she's making an effort to make sure you know as she's moving that
Sure.
she's carefully approaching. Something you pick up is, even though it's like layers, even though she seems like an intimidating person who's trying not to be intimidating, you can see just like the way her ears kind of like tick a little bit, and then her eyes shoot out of the corner, just like subtly, that she's still constantly scanning for any sort of threat, even though she's giving this impression. It seems like a very exhaustive effort to try to appear non-threatening while still trying to make sure you're not being personally threatened. It seems very stressful.
She's being stressful. Kill her.
You guys got my back, right?
Watch me as I fuck this bitch up.
I will take note of that mentally and keep a close eye on her.
Okay. She approaches. Nez, are you still just peeking your head out?
Yeah.
Okay. She approaches and she like stops about 5 feet away from you, Fee.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry about earlier.
Her eyebrow raises almost as if she's like confused by your behavior. I should be the one to apologize. I'm very sorry for the way that I reacted. I didn't know you were trying to fix the ship. I thought perhaps you were a opportunistic thief trying to abscond with some of our belongings.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I had no idea what your aim was, and so sometimes I get a little reactive, and yeah, so sorry about being reactive, but yeah, it's okay. We're both fine. Ship is fixed, so.
Be that as it may, you should not feel under duress while you're on board the ship from one of the crew members, so I wanted to officially and very seriously apologize. It will not happen again while you are under our care. I will make sure to learn everyone's face. That's on me, and I will endeavor to remedy that situation.
Oh, well, thanks for apologizing. It's all right.
She puts her hand out and interrupts you. Matilda.
Oh, Fee.
And she shakes it.
Yes.
She looks down at you, Can. And you are?
Can.
Well met, Can.
Nice to meet you too.
And your friend, she turns and looks right at Nezrah.
He pops his head back in the room.
Oh shit!
Give me a dexterity save because I want to see if you got spotted.
12.
You don't know whether or not, but she spotted you. Well, don't. I hope it didn't cause any undue stress or drama from our interaction. I don't want you to feel as though you're going to be attacked here aboard if it's not from an outside source like a sea monster. I wanted to thank you as well on behalf of the crew for fixing that issue with the hole in the boat.
Yeah, of course. We all need the boat to, stay afloat, so it was no problem.
Is that a poem from where you're from?
Maybe. I don't know. Don't really know.
It is now.
Well, be that as it may, carry on. I think I startled your friend, so just tell him no harm, no foul. And she, without saying another word, she just kind of walks past you.
Do you just stay in these underquarters often?
She turns and gives you like a big smile. I don't like to go topside very often. I'm much more comfortable down here.
Huh. Okay.
And then she walks off. Gil, what are you doing?
Not knowing at all about the potions, I'm going to try and actually find a place to hunker down and rest. And when I do, I would like to fiddle with the brooch, try and get a feel for what that is.
Okay, I will say that I'll let you guys pick what you want to do for the next couple of hours, and we'll kind of hop over that with no real surprises. But you can tell me what you want to do while you get about maybe 4 hours of rest and relaxation. So, Gil, you can tell me first. You're gonna do the brooch, try to attune to it.
Yeah, and if we're just doing like a short rest, I'll spend some hit dice still.
Okay.
Which is full health. I just don't have spells. Can I suss out where our crew quarters is, maybe?
Yeah, give me an do an investigation check.
I'll just ask around, but I can investigate.
Then if you were just to walk around casually, you'd eventually find it, and then within a little bit of time.
Okay, well, I'll do that even if it takes a little longer. I don't really want to, and then I'll just plop down in the first bed I see and kick a hoof up on the wall, relax, and then start attuning to the brooch.
Okay. And so you're going to start attuning. And you find inside you guys' cabin there are 2 beds, one on either side, and then there's a chair in the back, and then it looks like some of your belongings have been put in here, or maybe they've just been in there. There's just some bags and stuff in there, but it's very, very bare bones, but comfortable. The beds could probably fit you guys, maybe, but there's only 2.
Wait, there's only 2 beds?
2 beds in your cabin, yep.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And a chair.
Nice.
But so you're doing that. Fee, what are you doing for the next hour or so?
Okay, so this first hour, you said we'll have a total of 4 hours right now?
Yeah, I guess over the next couple of hours. What are your plans?
Question, with that potion, would that restore feature slots? I think a lot of them are short rest anyway. Everything is completely restored. Literally everything. Okay, cool.
It should have reset it automatically.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It just didn't with strength and
unless
stuff.
It specifies that it's something that can only happen once per dawn or something rather than a long rest.
Okay. I'll have to double check that. How long has it been since I talked to T?
A few hours.
Oh,
it
hasn't been that long.
It's now in the middle of the night for you guys, so.
Okay.
Or at least it's in the night, maybe not the middle yet. But.
Okay, got it. Then I'm going to work on attuning to my new ring.
Okay, gotcha.
For sure.
All right. And Can, what are you doing?
I'm going to go find the food place.
The mess hall?
The food place.
All right, so you are going to find the food, and what are you going to do when you find the food?
I want to get something to snack on and maybe a little drink.
Okay. And Nezrah, what are you going to plan? What are you planning on doing?
I'm actually going to essentially just kind of meditate some more, do some spell inventory, I guess. I know given the level of the spell, I can't really do anything with it right now, but he's going to probably bust open the scroll and just kind of pore over that and see what he can see about that too.
Okay. Are you going to examine your blue mage coin at all as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if he's got, is there like a desk or anything in the room, or is it just like the two beds and a chair?
Yeah, there's 2 beds and a chair, and then there's like a little, like there's corner space and stuff.
Yeah, he'll just kind of hole up in one of the corners.
Okay.
Probably the corner farthest from the door, like opposite the door.
So were you in there when I came in?
Maybe.
Did you ever leave, or did you just hang out in the room the whole time?
Yeah, no, I'm in the room.
Okay, so yeah, you would have walked in, Gil, as he was in there.
So you also see me fiddling around with like a little trinket thing.
You guys are just in there like attuning.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, being bros.
All right, so after an hour, Gil, you become attuned to Hazara's Brooch of Tracking. So go ahead and add that from your inventory. And what you know is that Hazara's Brooch of Tracking belonged to the famous Duchess Hazara the Hidden. Additional details can be discerned by beating subsequent history checks or research into the subject. Once attuned, the user can use a bonus action once per short rest to lock onto the location of the brooch. This effect can last up to 1 hour. If the brooch is within 5 miles of the attuned user, they will feel a magically induced nudge in the correct direction. If the brooch is outside of the 5-mile radius but on the same plane, the user can discern the location of its position in relative terms of up to a 15-mile radius of accuracy. To clarify, if both the user and the brooch are on the material plane, the user can distinguish where in the plane the brooch is within 15 miles of its true location. If the brooch and the user are on a different planes, the bonus action will require a D20 or D100 roll to determine effectiveness.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Damn.
I will affix it still to the inside of my vest so no one can see it.
Very nice. Fee,
Yay.
you attune to yours, and
It's a cool ring. That's it. Like, it's just fashionable. Just a fashion ring.
you attune to Estuar's Ring of the Cavalry. And you can go ahead and add that from inventory.
Thank you.
The Lost Ring of Estuar, Trickster Prince of the Vasca Empire. Additional details can be unlocked about this item with subsequent history checks or research. The ring fits to the size of the finger of the wearer. Emblazoned with a simple rune and a foreign script, this well-forged ring is made of a rare variety of silver. This ring was designed to be worn during mounted combat. When it is, the wearer can activate the ring's effects and receive multiple boosts to their abilities. When properly attuned, this ring grants the user the following mounted combat benefits. +1 to strength, +1 to dexterity, +1 to constitution, +1 to charisma. Additionally, this item gives the user proficiency with lance weapons. Lance weapons have a +1 to attack and a +1 to damage when all other conditions are met. These effects last for 1 hour, after which time the ring cannot be used again until the next long rest.
Oh, cool.
Tight.
Yeah.
Thank you for adding those to D&B.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Trying to be proactive.
High five.
And Nezrah, when you spend time examining the blue mage coin, you find that you're pretty sure that it basically feels like one of your like lower level spells. Like, that's the best way to put it. It has about the same energy quality as like one of your, to use mechanics terms, level 1 spells.
Oh.
But you don't feel like you can necessarily pull that magic and use that to like cast a spell or anything. It just seems there's something with that.
Like it gives me a little extra oomph to cast a spell?
No, almost like you're seeing a spell in physical form, in a sense. It's hard to describe. You feel like
I throw it at Gil.
you feel like you'd have
Magic missile.
you feel like you'd have to find somebody who's well versed in order to understand it pretty well. But you have a sense that, yeah, this is definitely magically forged in some way.
Interesting. Can I do would it behoove me to do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah, go ahead. It'll be a higher DC, but yes.
That's cool. 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, this, you're not sure how, but this was at one point a low-level spell that is now a coin. And
If I kiss it, will it turn back into a spell?
No, you feel like this is its final form in a sense.
This isn't even my final form.
There's no real like emblazonment or anything like that, just like the weird lustrous shape and like quality of it. Yeah, you know, connecting that with what she said before, what Ruth said, you feel like this is definitely some sort of like wizard currency.
Curiouser and curiouser.
But yeah, that's about the most you can discern without actual cultural significance behind it.
Okay.
You know, you might be, you know, damning your luck that you were a hedge wizard as opposed to other things.
After a while, you see me just staring at you if you look over.
Oh. Hi, Gil.
Hey, man, I didn't even notice you were here.
I tend to be very quiet.
Yeah.
Father always said I kind of blended in.
Can you do like chameleon stuff or whatever?
That would be amazing.
Would be.
And
That's his breath
honestly,
weapon.
as a
Oh, that'd be such a cool. That'd be so tight. Actually,
yeah, that would be super fucking cool. As a kid, I used to dream that I could do that, but no, unfortunately not. Hey, do you know anything about this coin?
let me see it.
I flick it over to him.
I flip it in my hand. I run it over my fingers. I bite down on it. Nope.
Yeah, you're pretty baffled by it.
We've seen some weird shit out on the sea as far as money is concerned, but this looks like really fancy. I can't even tell what it's made out of.
Me neither.
We should find, well, I mean, you. I'm not going to make assumptions, but we should find like a quartermaster or something like that. I had a really good one on my old ship, but
Here he goes again.
she was very wishy.
Was that on the furtive glance?
Yeah, did I tell you about that ship?
It's renowned.
It is, yeah. Not so much now that I'm not on it, but yeah, it's a good ship.
It got canceled.
But the lady on the ship that I was talking about, she's an elf and she's very magical and mystical and shit, and she knew a lot about the artifacts and whatnot. So she probably knows.
She sounds very helpful. Are you still in contact with her?
No, we have a weird history, to be honest.
Oh. I think I know what you mean.
Do you?
No.
No.
Can, what are you doing in the mess hall? You're just eating and drinking? Are you trying to meet people?
Is there anyone in there?
Yeah, there's a few people in the mess hall just kind of sitting around and doing their thing.
Has someone made something?
Yeah, actually, behind the like little arrow slit almost of where you can see into the kitchen where they're putting plates, you see this like hulking person. You haven't seen him above deck yet. He's got a big like red blonde beard, just a massive dude, and he's got a big meat cleaver and he's chopping things super hard and not saying anything, but there's tons of fire and everything like blasting around him, and he's putting plates up for people, and he sees you, gives you the one over, and then you watch him like and he sets a plate in the window for you that is a diffuse of various berries over toast.
That is not what I was not expecting him to be making that. I was going to expect like a big ass like chunk of fish or something.
But yeah, you see...
So today I'm cooking with Tony. I'm going to show you how to make toast.
Yeah, like what was he chopping?
That's the mystery. You see that, like, it seems like the people that are taking stuff, he's made something different for everybody.
That's what I was going to ask.
Lovely.
And then he, like, nods at you and then, like, looks at the plate. Is that all okay for you?
This is perfect.
Well, good.
How'd you know?
Had an inkling.
He's a magic chef. I love it.
Then he turns back and gets back to work.
He won Master Chef Junior once.
Magic Chef Junior.
So he was
Stronger than the competition. No one was left alive. It was like Squid Game.
That's what he was trapping.
Can I come back for seconds?
For seconds.
Yeah, if I'm still hungry.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. For sure. It's part of, it's included.
Oh no.
A big, huge grin spreads across Can's face.
Yeah, whatever you need. If you need more, just let me know. And I'll cook it for you.
Thanks.
I take the plate over to a table. Are there people sitting around?
Yeah, there's a couple of sailors.
Okay, I'm gonna...
One you recognize as Voldem from earlier. He was talking to Gil a little bit.
Did he seem cool?
Yeah, he seemed like real cool.
Okay. I'll go sit with him and whomever else is around.
Yeah, there's a woman who's kind of like quietly eating, a human woman, and then there is a little dwarf. He looks kind of young for a dwarf, but he's got like a long black beard and kind of some wispy, almost like sea and salt blown hair that kind of like sticks out in different directions, almost as if he spends a lot of time in the wind. He just kind of looks over at you and nods and starts cutting into a piece of fish that he has.
I like your hair.
You look my what?
Your hair.
Oh, thank you. Didn't understand the accent at first. Your hair's nice as well.
My what?
Your hair?
Oh. Same problem. Thanks.
Ah, you're quite welcome.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Argaria. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. A place called Werkereg. Belderock, you heard of them?
No.
Ah, well, I'm a bit outside my normal stomping grounds, but it works here.
What are you doing here?
Joined the crew not too long ago. Decided I wanted to see the world after my wife died.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. That was a while ago.
How?
That's okay. I
How
killed
old-
her.
Wouldn't be telling you my story if it was something I couldn't stand bringing up. Just let you know, you seem like the honest sort.
And it does seem like when he looks you up and down, he's got like a very perceptive glance.
Thank you. So
what are you doing on the ship then, little one?
wait. Okay, what part of Argaria is Warcraig?
Ah, it's near the south.
Back to Craig.
Is it by the ocean?
Kind of. It's in a mountain range. You ever been in the mountains?
No.
You know what mountains are,
I've heard of them.
but you've never seen them up close or personal.
I've seen like some big hills.
Oh, these are much bigger than big hills. Imagine the biggest hill you've ever seen.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Now double it.
Whoa.
Now double that.
Whoa.
Now take a little bit away.
Okay.
And now triple that.
Whoa.
Now, the Belderock's even taller than that. By at least another mountain.
How many of you can fit in there?
Oh, a good few. At least a dozen or so.
But you didn't learn how to man a ship there.
Well, I got other skills. I can haul just as good as the next lad. But this is just a stop along the way for me.
Where are you going?
Wherever I end up.
No plan?
As of right now, I'm having fun being a sailor. It's something I always wanted to try my hand at, but never got the chance to.
Well, I'm glad you get to live your dreams.
Yeah, me too. Never too late. Maybe it's a bit too late, but I'm having fun along the way.
How old are you?
247. Woo! By dwarven reckoning.
Do I know what that is? Like what that translates to in like dog years?
Later middle age. Yeah,
I thought he looked really young.
he does. Surprisingly spry.
Okay. Question.
Blessing of the Forge, yo.
You're 247 years old.
Ah, as the crew flies.
Sorry.
I don't know how to say this without sounding rude.
I'll just say it plain then.
You look really young.
Oh, thank you. It's good living most of my life.
Sailors don't typically look like that.
No, you should have seen me before I got on the ship, though.
Did that get you in real life?
Just toddled on. Yeah, it got me.
Well, and he looks down at his plate. That's it for me, but it's nice to meet you.
Can.
All right. Well, hope to see you about.
Wait, what's your name?
My name is Suliskin.
What?
The accidental offensive tourist.
No, just what?
What?
Suliskin Wormspine.
Oh.
Suliskin. Wormspine.
That's my name.
Tight.
Okay. I'll write that down.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's a lot of a name.
You could just call me Soul if you like.
Sool?
Or Wormspine.
Okay. I'll call you Wormspine.
All right, well, see you later, Can.
See you later, Wormspine.
Which way to the restroom? What?
All right. Fee, what are you doing? Are you trying to contact your dude, or are you going to wait till next dusk?
I don't know. You said normally I can only talk to him like 2 times a day, 3 times?
Yeah, a few depending on energy level, but usually it's at dusk is when the best time to contact him is. Sometimes at dawn.
Where were you attuning to the ring at?
I like to imagine her. Is no one in that downstairs storage room? Because that's over by our room, right?
It's a little down the hallway, but yeah, it's not far from it.
Oh.
I mean,
I
you
don't
can
know.
hang out in there. It doesn't seem like anybody's going to bother you now there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. She kind of likes being around something that she made and fixed. So, yeah, she'll probably attune there. And then, yeah, it might be, I don't know, even if, so Fee and Lindsey both can't remember how much I've tried to contact you yet. But, yeah, I think
a couple of times now, but you know that you're best waiting for dawn or dusk. Dusk is the best one. Dawn is like second best time.
And it's night, just straight up night right now.
Yeah, it would be like the equivalent of like 11 or 12 p.m.
Then fuck that.
Or
But
I guess
that's
12 a.m.
yeah, that's where she attuned the room, was there. But now she'll probably go back to the quarters. And I don't know, just try to relax it a little bit. Is Nez and Gil still in the quarters though?
They would still be in the quarters, yes.
Okay. And
Playing with our Hot Wheels.
so I'll head in there.
Anyway, she was very attractive. We had some tussles in the pillows.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey.
Oh, thank God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I know, what a day. And yesterday. And just being on the boats. It's been pretty wild.
Did you make a new friend?
Kinda. I think so, maybe. So that, or I mean, she seemed nice enough there. Not the first time I met her, but we made amends. It's fine. She originally threatened me like with a knife, but she thought I was trying to steal stuff from them, so I'd react the same way.
That's funny. That's really ironic because I actually stole some stuff earlier.
Oh my God, you didn't, Gil. What did you steal? I didn't mean to say steal like that. Stall. What did you steal?
I just lifted something that, I don't know, like we all risked our lives and whatever, so I thought we were owed something, so I just lifted something out of their armory.
I mean, I don't think I'm like in a place to be telling anyone else what to do or anything like that, or giving advice necessarily, but I feel like we shouldn't steal from people, especially this early on. They've been pretty nice.
Have they?
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Captain Lyle healed us, and he gave me a gold coin.
True. Wait,
When I
gold
tried
coin.
to give him gold.
Well, that's great that he's giving all you guys stuff. But yeah, I didn't get any stuff.
Did you ask him?
Did you ask him?
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't think to do that. But, I don't know. Some of these guys are pretty weird, but some
Sure.
of them are all right. The lower crew guys are pretty cool.
Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Also, Stallion, he's cool. I like him.
Yeah. So, you guys want to, like, just talk? You want to talk?
Are
Just
you
hang out?
alright? You seem kind of uncomfortable. You can relax.
I mean, I was going to come and maybe just, like, meditate a bit, but I am curious. There's been some things that I've just been wondering. And I was actually, Nez, I know you've read a lot of different books, right? Like a lot of books.
Sure.
Have you read much about, like, places, geography and such?
Not as much, but I've picked some things up here and there.
Okay, do you happen to know, like, a really swampy place that's near here at all, or near where we're going?
Let me defer to my guy.
I sit up a little bit out of curiosity.
None of you guys know where at this point you are. Like, Nez, you are way out of your element here. You would have no idea. Gil, even though you've been a Luta before, this is beyond where you've been.
I feel like Ken would know more about the area, but why are you asking about swamps?
I'm just curious. I kind of have, like, a to-do list of a few different places that I'm going to. I just have some seeds to plant, but they have to be in certain conditions. That kind of situation, you know?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I mean, haven't you ever planted a seed for a plant? Each plant needs different things?
Nah.
Oh.
Where I'm from, everything just kind of grows everywhere and we grab it and then stuff happens.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So you're like making a plant or something?
Yeah, a couple different ones.
What are they? What do they do? Or whatever?
Trees. I honestly don't really know. I got them from a friend, and I just have to put them in different places. So I was just curious.
Why?
Why do I have to put them in different places?
Uh-huh.
Because they need different things.
What?
You fucking moron!
like different plants need different things.
So they're like different trees or something?
Yeah. So some trees, when they're growing, need like a swamp. This probably was a canned question. She knows a lot about trees, but like, yeah,
Sorry
some
to
like
disappoint
desert.
you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to be rude. I don't know. Well, I guess Ned, you can, or Ned.
You call him by the wrong name.
Hi, Diddly-o, I can tell you all about trees.
Ned,
Because you are a tree, apparently.
I am a tree.
And Nez, you can just chime in if there's any places. It's just, I think there's like a desert, and a windy place, a swampy place, all the different things
Do
pretty much.
deserts have trees?
I guess.
Well, they do have a very interesting ecosystem. They do have plant life, not necessarily trees that often, but it does happen.
Wow, that's wild. I don't like the desert. I do not like it. I got left in the desert one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Who left you in a desert?
No, on purpose?
Oh, yeah, it was way on purpose. But I kind of deserved
Did you
it.
steal from them too?
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Gil.
you steal a lot, Gil?
Let's pause right. That's a good spot to pause. We'll switch back to Can real quick. Can, what are you now doing?
Who else is sitting there?
Well, you've got Voldem. You've got Voldem and the dwarf kind of get up and head out after politely, nodding to you. The chef's still back there, and there just seems to be like one other person in the mess hall, and that is weirdly someone you didn't even see come in, but Ronan. He's just sitting there drinking.
Hood up?
Hood up.
Is he close by?
He's one table over.
I'll move closer.
He kind of looks up at you. Oh, how's it going, Khan?
Not bad. I'm considering seconds, but
Second what?
second food.
Oh, gotcha.
Another serving.
What's putting a hiccup in your giddy up?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if everything's gonna feel too tight.
Oh, yeah. You got to be careful with things like that. You don't want to overeat on the sea.
Yeah.
That's going to end up spilling all sorts of insides on the outside.
Been there. And this crocodile vest, it doesn't stretch.
Oh, where'd you get something like that?
From a crocodile.
Stupid.
Poignant. That's good. It's just, he, looks it over. Got some real good energy on that thing.
Yeah, she was a close friend.
Oh, I see. So, it was given to you
Yeah.
after death, I imagine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How'd you know that?
Just seems to be the way that would work. You don't seem like you'd maliciously tear the hide off of something like that.
Well, especially a good friend.
Yeah, exactly. If you said that with a smile, I'd be a bit worried about you.
Me too. If I said that.
Plus, I can tell just from the cut of its jib that it's got a stronger soul than you got currently, so it'd be unlikely that you'd be able to tear that apart without a lot of help.
Nope. Natural causes.
Natural causes.
So, what did you eat?
Oh, I haven't been doing much eating, just drinking.
What are you drinking?
You want some? And he slides his cup over.
I sniff it.
Give me a perception check.
21.
21. It smells kind of like a grape-based, a berry-based alcoholic beverage, something that you probably have drank in your life plenty of times. Yeah, it's definitely berry-derived.
I take a drink.
Oh, yeah, it's nice and sweet. It's got what you can tell right away is a high alcohol content. It tastes good.
What is this?
I don't know. It was in a keg that
He looks left and right.
stumbled into.
Well, that tastes great.
Yeah, no, it's good. But it kind of stained your mouth, and he opens his mouth and points to his tongue, and it's like bright purple.
It's a Squeeze It. Do you guys remember Squeeze Its?
No.
Oh man,
I remember Bop It.
no, Squeeze Its were that juice that was in bottles and they had cool faces on them.
Yeah.
Just say, like the juice barrel thing.
Like
But
the
they had
Kool-Aid
the
jammers
ones
or
with the
whatever?
faces on them.
Yeah, that was
God,
like
those ones were
Super
so
90s.
good.
Yeah, I love that shit.
That
They
was
tasted like melted popsicles so
Yep.
hard.
They had the weird twisty
Yep.
top.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was like a
They
little
always
turnkey
reminded me of
on
like
top.
Shredder's helmet.
Ugh.
And
God,
like
those were so good.
each flavor had its own face that went along with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would show up at the birthday parties for like the cool kids, not those like short, stubby little juice.
Yeah. Fuck
barrels.
those
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
The hugs. The hugs.
The ones with like the foil top on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck those.
You try and stab it with a straw. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes you spent too long digging at it, trying to get it off.
Yeah. Squeeze-Its and Capri Suns, that's where it was at.
But anyway,
That's the cool kids table.
yeah, he points to his purple tongue.
So be a bit careful.
I show my teeth.
Are they stained?
Not as of yet, but maybe a bit more drinking and they will be.
He pulls out another little cup, and he takes his mug back and pours a little bit in it and then slides it.
For your very own.
Thanks.
And he like lifts his glass to like clink it together with your little one.
I clink.
All right. And then he takes a sip.
You know that guy back there, he'll make you whatever you want to eat.
What if I don't want to eat anything? What if I want to be drinking?
I don't know if he can cook a drink, but he makes some good berries and toast.
Berries and toast. Is
Yeah.
that what you're thinking about going for seconds for?
Yeah.
Well, mayhap you go for seconds, maybe I also tag along and get some berries and toast.
Okay. Let's go.
All right.
And he very deftly like kind of hops over the table from the other side, just puts his hands up and then just like ends up just setting his feet down, almost as if one smooth motion.
I don't like that. I don't know why.
It's very
unnecessarily showboaty.
Makes me feel bad about my short legs.
all right.
Look at all this leg length.
So what do you guys want to do? And he's not much taller than you either. He's like just a little over 5 foot. So he's like maybe a foot taller than you.
A foot taller is significant.
Well, I guess, what are you, 3 foot or 4 foot? You're 3 foot. So he's 2 feet taller than you. Yeah, he's a giant. But yeah, what do you guys want to do for the remaining 2 hours?
I tell them the story about the lady who left me in the desert. She was a female woman, and
Did you mean to say female human?
yes, I
Okay.
stand by that. We had a brief hot and heavy fling, but she wanted like a relationship, so I tried to like play it off cool but like leave. But she tried to promise me one last like roll in the hay or whatever, so we like took a carriage out. It was nearby a desert, and she just left me in the cave, and she took my clothes, and I had to like find my way back to town. But yeah,
Oof.
it sucked.
You must have wronged her.
Yeah.
Do you still have the eye patch then?
Yeah, I've always had the eye patch.
At least she let you keep that.
That's true. I mean, I was wearing it at the time, so it wasn't as easy to take. But yeah,
Oh, you don't take off the eye patch? You don't take it off when you tussle?
that would be very uncomfortable. If you do ask that question, I will say that. By the way,
Nez would never think to ask that.
So yeah, what do you guys? Yeah, you guys want to just be sharing stories and stuff for the next little bit?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Ken, what are you gonna do for the next little bit?
I'm just gonna keep eating
For the next 2 hours?
as long as Ronan is willing to sit there and chat. Then I'm gonna sit and chat and eat.
Yeah, he'll sit there and chat with you for quite a while, and then you guys are all kind of chatting in there. Ronan tells you a little bit about where he grew up. He makes vague mentions of a village called Ajula in Zugo, and he just kind of talks about how he was never really happy or satisfied there, and so he's been kind of traveling ever since. And he wanted to learn secrets of how the world kind of works, and he seems to feel like he's stumbled onto quite a few. That's kind of the drift he gives you.
Okay.
He does mention a lot about soul quality. He seems to mention that quite a bit.
Yeah, he mentioned the low quality of my soul.
maybe you should clean it.
Rude.
A little bit of club soda.
Elbow grease.
But yeah, when you guys are at about like the total since we started this episode at the like roughly 3.5 hour mark, Holtrick the helper, who you've met, Gil, kind of raps on the door and then says, "Hey, we'll be at the North Island soon."
Great, thanks for your help.
And you just hear his footsteps walk away.
Freaking gay.
Freaking gay. He also pops his head into the mess hall can and lets you know that they'll be arriving soon.
Thank you.
So what do you guys want to do with your last half hour?
Let's fight.
Let's do some PvP.
I'm gonna go find the others.
Okay. Are you guys going to stick around in the room still?
Yeah, just
I think
resting
so.
it off, trying to relax.
I also am going to try to see if I can learn anything about Nez, because I don't know shit about Nez.
So you guys are still sitting and chatting when Can opens the door. Can you easily find it?
Oh, you guys are all together.
Right.
Hey, Ken.
Well, that makes it easy.
You have to break news. Bazooka.
Creeping me up,
Did you
little
hear
one.
that? Did you hear that we're down to the last half hour?
Oh, yes, yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Have you been to this island before?
No.
Oh, shit. Well, don't
But I've
worry. I
been-
know how to navigate. I will lead us somewhere.
I've been to islands before though, so I'm not scared.
Oh, no one was talking about
Or
scared. Is
worried.
anyone else scared? Because I'm not.
I mean, hopefully it'd be a step up from Danger Island.
I don't know if it will. I mean, we know that there's a demon right? Or something like that.
And I guess at least with Danger Island, it did warn us with a sign. So if this one doesn't have a sign, it's maybe not a step up.
But if there is a sign,
It's an even more danger
if there
island.
is a sign, we should probably read the sign and take it to heart this time.
Probably, yeah. So,
Don't fucking come here, island.
All right, time to pack it up.
so what is the plan for once we get there? What are we going to do?
Well, he didn't Lyle say that we had a certain amount of time before he came back, so we have to like get it done.
Yeah. I'm talking about getting it done. How do we do that? How do we go about this?
That's the getting it done part.
We look for signs of demonic activity.
Should we is there like a trap or something we should set up?
I feel like we're going on home turf and are at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a demon trap?
No, I don't know. I've never captured a demon before. I don't know what
Actually,
you do.
This is actually a really good time because we've never done this yet. We should talk about our abilities, what we can do, and like what purpose we could serve in combat or like just navigation. Like I, for instance, am a good talker. I have the sneaky sneaks, and I'm a pretty good fighter.
Growing up, we played this game called Two Truths and a Lie. So, which one was your lie?
Well, I didn't sign on to play the game, Cam, and I've played the game many times, but right now I think we should actually just focus on the problem because your grandma is taken, right?
I mean, but if it would make Can feel better about doing this in a Two Truths and a Lie situation.
Okay, Ken, were you lying just now when you said you weren't scared? Because maybe you're lying. Right?
Gil, I think it's your turn, isn't it?
I don't want to play the game. Okay, here we
Fine.
go. Two truths. I'm a good fighter. I can sneak, and I really want to play this game more. Maybe,
You're not supposed to say which one are truths.
but two of them are obviously truths because that's the game.
We'll have to keep practicing this game, Gil.
Nez is counting on his fingers.
Don't get me wrong. I love games, and I love drinking games especially. We should totally do that later. But yeah, if we're almost there, we should probably prepare for that.
Sure. Okay. So does that mean it's my turn?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let's see. I can, it's hard to fit it in 3, right? Sometimes there's like side sub things of what I'm saying, Okay. So, I mean, I can help when we need like a good gust. I've helped there already, and obviously the mending thing. Yeah. So does that count as 1 truth or 2 truths? Or
You're
is that
focusing
3?
too much on the truths. Like you cast spells, right?
Yeah, I cast spells, and
Can you like hit stuff, or are you bad at that?
it depends. Honestly, it just kind of depends. And I like pie.
So that must be the lie because you had to take a lot of time to think about the liking pie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm good at this game. Nezrah.
Well, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the game aspect, but I'm a spellcaster myself, and I can try and protect, and I can kind of get in the thick of it and kind of pull their attention.
Wait, which one's a lie?
And I can fly.
Oh, okay. Is it the fly?
You'll just have to see it. I don't understand this
mystery.
game.
He leaps overboard and just.
I mean, Ken, we saw you turn
I can't
into
cast any spells.
We saw you turn into a big ass frog or whatever. So you can do that, right?
Yep.
What else you got?
So I can turn into animals.
That's really cool.
It is. I don't have a best friend named Peach. And I'm not afraid to get into a fight.
Awesome.
Obviously, it's a peach one, right?
I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to figure it out.
It's a mystery.
Oh, the mystery ones.
I'm realizing now that this has all been a waste of time and I don't know any more than I did before. Basically, here's my
Give me an
idea.
insight check, Gil.
Here's my idea. I am rolling, by the way. I got 11.
11? Okay.
So I'm good at catching someone by surprise. So if any of you can like distract the demon, then I could sneak up on it and attack it. I mean, we could at least start shit like that. Or if you want me to like talk to the demon and try and like connect with it on a personal level, I can do that.
If the demon likes music, then Fee could play music.
Why can Fee play music? I can play music too.
I thought you had to sneak.
Oh, you're okay. So you're going with the me sneaking up route. Got it. Yeah, that would be good. That would be a good idea.
I'll happily give a concert on my concertina.
But
So Fee just randomly shows up from the brush with a concertina.
wait. Here's a question. Have you ever heard of a demon musician?
Yes.
No, I haven't. I thought maybe they didn't like music.
No, they actually really like music, and some of them will like challenge you to a music off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, is that your lie?
What?
No, he said Steve Vai.
This is gonna be ongoing for days. We're like, is that your lie?
Did we finish the game?
This is how we talk to each other forever from now on.
Then,
So,
let's see.
what we encountered on the island, was that a demon?
Where?
That was a shadow.
Was it a shadow demon?
I don't think so. Captain Lyle made it sound like it was just like shadows that became more shadows when they teamed up and they're hungry for strength.
I didn't know shadows did that.
I didn't
Shadow.
even know they ate.
You got to start looking at shadows, making sure they don't do fucked up shit, I guess.
Oh, I've been keeping my eyes open.
Is that why you were by the boat guild? Did you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get back to the ship. Thanks for the help, by the way.
I was trying. There were just shadow kings, I guess.
Thanks for getting the getaway vehicle going.
Yes, I warmed up the seats for you.
Yeah. Hey, why were you trying to get back to the ship?
Oh, shit.
On the door.
Yes. Who is it?
We just all just like hunker down, like nobody's home, and just wait for them to go away.
Fucking
shadows are
here.
You hear, "Are you decent?" It's Captain Lyle's voice.
I'd like to think I am.
He just jerks open the door. We're as close as we can get to the North Island there without potentially triggering some sort of notification that you guys are on your way. Ding. I felt like you might appreciate the opportunity for surprise.
I appreciate that. That's a fun way of saying we're not going closer.
We've got a special vessel that you could use, but you got to bring it back.
Okay.
That's good. I like that. That's incentive for you to come back. When are you coming back again?
Yes, we're coming back in about a day. We're going to circle around the island, drop off one of our passengers, and be back.
It's not the cook, is it?
No, hell no. If he ever tries to leave, I'll burn this whole damn ship down.
Good.
That was extreme.
And he just like slaps Nezrah on the back, since I assume he's closest to the door. Just like, I'm just kidding.
Priorities, it's understandable.
But no, he's an excellent chef, and part of the reason we can keep people so happy on here.
Are we the only people that are leaving here?
Right now, on this island, yes. We got most of the passengers have a farther place to go, so after we pick you guys back up, I mean, you'll have to stick around for a little while we drop more people off, and then we can take you wherever you need to go.
Oh, Ken. Maybe we should see if those other halflings want to come with us.
Yeah, maybe.
They could be quite helpful.
Yeah.
I think sometimes there's strength in numbers.
They might know shit about the demon stuff or whatever.
That could be.
Yeah,
They might know shit about the fuck.
that's true. Just don't tell them
What?
don't tell them about the artifact.
Of course.
Yeah, Nezrah.
Well, I've got.
I just side-eye Nezrah, and then I wink at you.
I try to wink back, but it's very like unfamiliar territory to me.
Do you
And,
just
my
blink?
muscle, I'm like,
That's what kids do. Kids just blink.
Well, I've got some bad news. If you want to use this special vessel, it only seats 5, and one of those positions has to be one of our crew.
Oh.
We could just have one of them on our lap. They're little, right?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Who's coming from the crew?
Well, who would you like?
Well, I like
Stallion.
S. Wormspine.
Who?
Mr. Wormspine.
Oh,
silkworm spine.
I see. Well, I don't know that he knows how to pilot this thing. I was thinking one of the officers, like Stallion. Or maybe Holtrick.
No, not him. Stallion.
Stallion's fine.
Stallion.
Okay, well, we're leaving in about 2 minutes, so grab
And
your
maybe we
belongings.
can look for his sister. Maybe she's somehow like floated there.
He gets kind of quiet. Just grab your belongings and meet me by the storage room in 2 minutes.
All right, bye.
He walks away.
I think he likes her.
So, I don't know. He seems very concerned, which I mean, I'd be concerned too. But, yeah. Did you notice how he doesn't even eat?
Well, he's a straw man.
How?
I don't know.
Do you think he has to water himself?
I don't know. I meant
No,
to
they
ask
like to
him
be
that.
dry.
He probably doesn't have organs.
We'll have to ask him when we come back. Because,
I feel like that'd be a rude any way you sliced it.
there's got to be a nice way to say it, right?
Maybe we could
Excuse
just
me, sir. Do you have organs?
maybe we could just try to feed him.
You guys have 1 minute left.
Sprinkle some water on him. Maybe. See what happens. He might grow.
Maybe we should get in the right headspace for demons.
Yeah. Demons.
I'm telling you.
Nezrah he bends down into the group and he's just like, I have to be honest, I don't really know that much about demons.
I'm telling you, man, they're not all bad. Some of them are bad, but I mean, we'll play it by ear. Maybe we can like scout ahead and like peep at the demon before we see it, and then make a game plan.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Nez, you
Let's-
haven't read about any demons or anything? Nothing?
Well, not anything
30 seconds.
Okay. Have I read anything about demons, Seth? In my-
Unlikely in the village you were in.
okay.
Okay, well, let's just plan on being real sneaky.
That sounds good.
Hell yes.
I think I can do that.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right, you guys tromp down the hallway and you see Lyle is standing by the storage room and he's got a compartment popped open, which probably really excites you, Gil. However, Fee, Can, and Nez, you've already seen this be popped open.
All right, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think
Yeah.
so. Any
He-
recommendations for demons, Lyle?
Kill them as quickly as you can without being seen.
So the
Okay.
sneaking was a good idea.
Yeah.
Sneaking is a good idea.
All right, thank you.
He removes his arm from the compartment and tosses you a bottle, Gil. A blue bottle.
Ooh, what is this juice?
It'll restore you if you need it.
I'm already drinking it.
All right, you gain the benefit of a long rest.
That is thick stuff.
All right, well, Stallion's gonna meet you below, so
And he cranes the little compartment open, and you can see it's like dark inside.
after you.
I dive in.
All right, you dive in. Who's next?
Me.
All right, Can. Then next.
I'll go.
All right, Nezrah, you bringing up the rear, or what are you doing?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna gingerly, carefully, actually, step in.
All right, you guys jump into the darkness and feel like you shoot super fast through some kind of tube, and you guys end up in a like a weird compartment. It's like a circular orb, sort of, but it seems to be like made out of glass all the way around. And sitting in the front is Stallion, and he just kind of like waves at you. Hey,
I do that sup nod.
yeah. And then he like sees you, Fee, and he like gets like a concerned expression, and he starts like feeling around, and he pulls out a some kind of weird object. It looks like a little figurine of just an outline of a humanoid, and it looks to be made out of like gold or brass, and he hands that to you, Fee.
Oh, thank you. What is this?
It's a gift from Captain Lyle. He said basically if you need him ever, just to drop that thing in a tankard of ale and you'll be good to go. It'll let him know that you need assistance. He said this to thank you for all the stuff that you did to save people from the ship and on the island, specifically for you, Fee.
Oh, he's a booze golem. I see now.
Do we have ale on us?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, are you guys ready?
I think
Punch
so.
it, Stallion.
He nods, he faces forward, and then you guys feel like this wrench as you pop out of, weirdly, the side of the ship, almost as if you pass through wood, and you guys start floating under the water towards some direction in this glass orb that seems to be propelled by only magic.
Sick.
And as you get close, you guys kind of come up on the shore of the North Island, and you can see that it is a fairly extensive island with lots of forestation, lots of, trees and like big tall like hills and rocky cliffs and things like that. And as you reach the beach, you see this like panel open up in the side of the bubble, essentially, almost as if it's made out of like, some sort of very, very fragile glass. It just kind of comes up, and you guys almost roll out. All right, we'll be back soon. No. And the bubble closes again, and he floats away in the water. As you guys look at the beach and kind of get the lay of the land, you hear a sound, a voice that's familiar to you guys and extremely familiar to Can. Hey, Can, you left me. Uchi stands on the far side of the beach, waving. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
What?
Weird.
That is weird.
Do we trust that?
Well,
I don't
trust it.
One of the things that you'll need to remember is that you and he were supposed to go together, and then you left without him.
Oh. He seemed old and weak.
All right. Now it's time for tonight's MVPC! The most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional D10 of inspiration. Now, for your benefit and for the audience's benefit, Nezrah's 1, Gildebrand's 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to see become the most valuable player character. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, vote! All right, we've got 2 votes for Gil and 2 votes for Can. Nez, why'd you vote for Gil?
It was a very roleplay heavy episode, and I just liked all the funny shit that Gil says. I like all the interactions and trying to suss out information here and there, but it doesn't always go his way, but he's also very carefree about it. Just a fun character. Thank you.
And Can, why'd you vote for Gil?
I would agree with everything that was said. I think Gil is funny, entertaining, but also he was the only one who was like trying to make some kind of plan before we reached land, so that's actually useful.
Very nice. Gil, why'd you vote for Can?
I liked Can meeting other people on the boat, and I liked because of that, the nod to the dwarf from Warcrag. Though that was a cool shout out. So,
even though he definitely didn't look like a, for those of you meta knowledge, the way he was described definitely did not align with the Karagar.
That's weird.
Fee, why did you vote for Can?
I loved the interaction she was having with people as she was eating, and just the fact that she continued to eat because it was all you can eat. Yeah. And I just, like I said, I liked all the interactions. I think Can's funny.
Very nice. All right, that means we've got a split tonight. We've got a 2-way tie between Gildebrand Milani and Kanak Anga. Take your MVP CD6. And I feel like it was split like this like just a couple of episodes ago.
Yep.
I think it was the exact same.
maybe.
Might be indeed.
But yeah, well, I think that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. As always, if you like what you hear, head on over to our Patreon and maybe consider making us warlocks at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. We've got a bunch of crazy, cool offerings and things in different tiers that might just so interest you enough to become part of the crew, including making an NPC or getting swag bags or, being able to do anything. You can stab Tomas once per day.
Just
That's
once,
true,
though.
if you can find me. Also, I want to bring this up because we haven't yet. If you go to our Facebook and follow us on Facebook, we actually share episodes of the podcast right there. It's like a new feature Facebook has. Maybe give it a try. Maybe share it out to your friends. Word of mouth really helps. If you're in like a D&D group on Facebook, drop our name. We appreciate all of that. Like the reviews are nice, but also like spreading the info to other people really helps.
Yeah, if you want to help us the best way you know how, that would be great. Yeah, get the word out. We love hanging out with all of you guys in our Discord, which any of you listening can hang out and interact with us.
Great.
But yeah, spread the love, spread the word. And also, give us some reviews because we'll read it. Give us a rating because we love it. And give us your ears because we'll see you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. What was the Sweet 16 show intro?
Did it have one?
16, something like that.
I don't think it had one.
You could literally be just making that up.
Yeah, I think it's like a montage of photos or something, and then like...
Yeah, and then I thought it was like, doo-doo-doo, and then it's like Sweet 16 in the end.
Maybe. Somebody
don't
tell
know.
us.
We can drive a car with our podcast.
In some states.
Really?
In some states, we already could have driven our car to work.
But we chose not to.
Yeah.
Because of our anxiety.
The road signs make me scared.
So where are we going to go with our car?
Hardee's.
Straight to hell.
And then Hardee's.
Do we have a podcast car? A pod car?
Billy's car probably fits more people.
That's
We
true.
could all hop into my Ford Fiesta. It's the size of the roller skate.
Strap Lindsey to the top. Just face up like...
Wee!
Dude,
Then we just have to
donuts.
find out what to do with the other three of you. So,
All right. Bet.
No cap.
I just found out what that means.
Are you for real?
Yeah, how would I know?
TikTok?
I didn't know either.
At the least?
That is not the media that TikTok is pushing at me at all.
I'm guessing just off of context, but I have no idea what that means.
Yeah,
either.
it's basically like no lie, like
Yeah.
straight up.
Like for real?
No
like that?
cap.
Like for real?
Billy, you look like a Sith Lord.
You look like Halfling slasher guy.
Something.
And I
dark side.
look like a Seth Lord.
Drakey.
It's not
my
as
arm.
funny as you think.
No, it's funnier.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
I thought it
heard
was
the laughter.
hilarious.
Shut up, Tomas.
No, I'm sorry.
No Christmas for you.
You guys are wearing Christmas colors.
Oh, you are. You knew we were going to talk about Christmas.
Losers.
Shit.
Way to coordinate.
I like I take everything off and I have a Christmas tree tattoo on my chest.
Jingle balls.
Deck the balls.